Hello, this is Steve Adams, CEO and founder of Tiger Medical Institute, and I want to welcome you to the 8 most commonly asked questions about the Tiger Medical program. Question number 1 is, how does your program work? Well, there's 4 key methods I want to share with you that when they're all integrated, they form a powerful combination that gets the kind of results that our clients have been looking for and we've been very successful with. So, method number 1, the first thing we do is we teach you how to mitigate stress on demand using our biofeedback device. This is a science-based method of activating the recovery side of your nervous system to be able to help you establish a more robust level of calmness on a day-to-day basis, okay? So method number 2 is sleep optimization. We work with you, your coach works with you to help you identify your weaknesses in your sleep architecture from your biofeedback device that you'll get for sleep. You will work on sleep hygiene. The stress management program will help you improve your sleep. And so over time, as you look at your data every day, you'll be able to incrementally improve your sleep. These 2 things form the foundation now of the rest of the gains that you'll get in our program. So now we move into the 3rd method, which is our advanced root cause testing. This is a comprehensive testing program ranging from hormones to blood samples to gut biome testing, micronutrient testing, brain scans, and the like. It's a very extensive program. Our doctor then takes that mosaic of data from your genetic report to all of your labs. He connects the dots and then is able to create a personalized health plan for you. And then the 4th aspect of our program, which is new and it is very innovative and leading edge science, that is our Alzheimer's, memory loss, and dementia prevention aspect of our program. The testing that we will do with you is going to help identify, first, are you at risk for this? And if it is elevated, it's no longer just a death sentence. We have proven protocols that will help you take control of this issue in your life and prevent it from happening. So it's the integration of these 4. Now, we have 3 phases in our program as well. Phase 1 is testing. This is all the testing I talked to you about. Once you get done with that, you move into the personalization phase where you have multiple consults with your doctor, our doctor, and he is able to explain the results of all of your labs, all of your tests, all of your screens and scans. And from there, he creates a personalized path for you to optimal health. And then that leads into phase 3, which is the coaching phase where your coach and you, your health coach and you, implement that personalized plan for you, okay? Now, the other part of this program is there are 8 health habits. I'm not going to list them in this video. You'll see them somewhere else on the website. As you implement those with your health coach, with your mindset coach, you will begin to see the impact of the integration of all of the testing with the stress management and the sleep and your health habits, and that's where the gains come from, okay? And so just remember, you're not alone. Your doctor's with you at every step of this journey. So is your health coach. They help you get the gains that you're looking for. So that's how the Tiger program works. Question number 2, what is our success rate? And this is one of the 8 common questions that were asked by people who are investigating the Tiger Medical program. Well, what is our success rate? Well, there's one caveat, and that is you must be committed to doing the work and showing up, okay? And if that's true of you, then our success rate to date is 100%. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. This means that every client who has done the work, who shows up for the coaching calls, goes through the testing, they can see objective, significant results. For most, the results are very substantial. For many, they're transformational, okay? And you need to know why we can say this. Well, we measure nearly everything. We measure things on a daily basis, and then we measure things through labs, and we retest as well. And so you can go to our website and you can scroll down and you can see multiple success stories in video testimonial form where people share their stories of how they were able to do in our program, okay? And these are busy, successful people just like you. And so you can do this just like they did. So, if you want to get these kind of results, you've got to come with a deep level of commitment for change. And we're very good at helping you understand if you're ready for that or not. And if you are, we know because our science is good, it's rooted in great research, we can get you the change you're looking for. Question number 3. How long does it take to get results? This is one of the big questions. And this is really related to the last question because it depends on the speed at which you commit to building new habits. So you really are in control on this one. Okay, as I said before, we have great science. It's proven and rooted in research. And so if you trust the process and you embrace what we're asking you to do, you can see results sooner rather than later. So for our committed clients, as soon as 4 to 5 weeks, we can see some changes that are positive. Our stress program, which is the cornerstone of everything we do, if someone embraces the work that's involved with that every day, usually at 4-week point, they can point to some significant results. Our sleep program usually will begin to yield results in 2 to 3 months as you embrace some new sleep hygiene habits, compound that with the stress program, okay? And if you do your testing in a timely manner, the combination of the stress management, the sleep improvement, and then the specific individualized coaching based on your personalized medical plan, all of that starts to combine and you start to see even more results at around the 6-month periods, 6 or 7 months. And then by the end of the year, that 10, 11 month, 12 time point, this is where you see the significant results. We can show you with data how you've gotten better. And again, you must remember this is driven by you. Your coach is going to show up. Your doctor is going to show up. Our clinical manager is going to be there to help you get through the testing. But at the end of the day, you have to make a personal decision to show up and do the work. And if you do, you can trust the process and you're going to get the results you're looking for. Question number 4 of the 8 most commonly asked questions is, what is required of me in time and actions to get good results? Well, this is a fun one because you know what? You're largely in control. I keep saying that, but that's good because most successful people have a tendency to have a lot of control streakiness in them. And so this is great. Our doctor's science and approach works again and again. It's just like a plane. If it gets enough speed and the flaps are set, it takes off every time because it's a law of nature, that lift off the ground. So your commitment really includes 7 things, okay? Number 1, you have to complete the steps that we ask you to take, okay? We have a great system. We'll pull you through it. Number 2, do the testing in a timely manner. We don't want it spread out over 9 months. You're not going to get the results. You got to get it done in a timely manner. Number 3, you want to show up and learn and take notes when meeting with the doctor, okay? Maximize your value of your time with this brilliant clinician. Number 4, show up with a teachable spirit with your coach, okay? They're there to help you. Embrace these highly trained coaches who want to be there and help you, all right? Number 5, do your breathing for 20 to 30 minutes a day, every day. Like I said in the last video, this is the cornerstone of our program. Number 6, implement the 8 Tiger health habits. And these are not meant to do all at once. It usually takes about 6 to 7 months to get them all implemented because we don't want to overwhelm you with behavior change on the front end, okay? But that's going to be required of you to do that. And our coaches are really good at helping people do this, all right? And then number 7, show some grit and perseverance, and I love the Hebrew word chutzpah. Just, bring your A game to this and persevere, okay? You spent 2 or 3 or 4 decades as an adult getting to this point. It's not a microwave process. It's a crock pot. It's not a pill. It's a process. And so it's going to take time, all right? And again, just like I said in the last video, trust the process. The science is good. It's rooted in great research. And if you just allow us to pull you through the program, you're going to get great results that you're looking for. Question number 5, what is included in the program? Okay, this is question number 5 out of the 8 most commonly asked questions. Well, for our most advanced Decode 2.0 program, here's what it includes. Number 1 is all the advanced lab testing and the screenings, the brain scans. It includes all of it, okay? And then our doctor will also do some retesting. It includes all of that as well, all right? Number 2, biofeedback wearable devices. We have 2. We have a device to help you learn how to master the breathing program, something we call heart rate variability training. And then we also have a ring called the Aura Ring, which we use in our coaching to be able to get valuable health data and really help you learn how to sleep well, okay? The third thing is you get a coach for a year, all right? So this coach works with you every couple weeks for an entire year. You get 6 consultations with our doctor, okay? One of our 2 doctors. You get a 1-year education membership that has great tips on how to be a peak performer, how to work in a flow state, how to implement health habits. It's got a book review every month. It's got an audio lesson that I do on business or on health optimization. And so we try to pair up all of the medical, clinical stuff you're doing with some really good education to help you apply everything that you're learning, okay? And then the 6th thing is a unique personalized health plan, okay? That's worth gold because no 2 plans are alike. They're based off your genetics and your unique markers and your unique health history, okay? And so you're going to get that personalized plan from our clinical team, and that's what's included, okay? The only thing that's not included, just for full disclosure, is if you get into the program, go through all the testing, and we learn that you have a significantly elevated risk of cognitive disease, there's some additional testing that's required to really identify where you're at in that progression so that we can put you on some intensive protocols. The protocols don't cost any more. It's just a little bit of testing cost. And we would go through all of that with you at that time. So what's included in the program also can be fully explained if you were on a call with one of our team members, and we'll also have an article on the website that explains it as well. Thank you. Question number 6 of the 8 most commonly asked questions. Do you have to travel often to our office in Seattle? Well, no. As I said, we're located in Seattle, Washington. We require just 1 visit to do your brain scan, your cardiovascular scan, and to have an exam at the office with Dr. McNamee. That's all that's required, okay? After that, the remaining months of the program are all done virtually, okay? And so you're going to get in-home testing, and you'll have to go to a lab in your hometown, a Quest, near you for 1 test. And we've built this for busy, successful people like you. You do not have time to come to Seattle 5 times, or even to a local clinic for that matter, okay? All of the doctor consults, the talks with our clinical manager, all of your coaching sessions are done right on Zoom virtually, okay? And there is one caveat. If you are an international client, because we can work with anyone in the world, but if you're an international client or if you're from the state of New York, we require that you come to Seattle for 3 days where we will complete all of your testing. Now, that's not a bad deal. You come, you enjoy a cool city, you get all of your testing done, you go home and you're done with it. And just so you know, if you're not from New York and you live in California and you want to do that, we are happy to do that. We just don't require that. But overall, you just have to come to the state of Washington, to our office in Bellevue, which is a suburb of Seattle, just 1 time, and then the rest of the program is built conveniently for you virtually. Question number 7, what is the investment? Great question. Well, the price is $27,997. Now, you can start for as little as $10,000 and pay the balance over 3 or 11 months for a slightly higher amount. If you need to pay payments, that's fine with us. The cost, let me give you the breakdown of what this includes, okay? And why it costs that. First, we are private pay only. We do not take insurance. Insurance wouldn't pay for this type of advanced testing. They would say it is unnecessary. So even though it's preventing you from getting sick and saving them money in the future, but that's for another day. All right, here's what it reflects. First, there are many advanced tests here that are the kinds of tests that you're not going to be getting locally at your primary care doctor, okay? So that's one thing. You're also doing significant screenings of your cardio system and of your brain, okay? You could easily spend $15,000 just on the testing if you try to do this on your own, hiring it through some boutique clinic, okay? So that's one thing. So the testing includes, let me kind of break this down for you, okay? So there's extensive root cause blood panel, something like 100 markers that we're looking at. There's also a second blood panel that's for the Alzheimer's risk assessment. There's microbiome testing, which is going to help us understand the gut-brain connection. And if you've got problems in your gut, that can cause a lot of problems in your life. And so we're going to test that. We're testing hormones. We're testing micronutrient deficiencies. We're doing a brain scan and a heart scan, as I said. And then we're also doing a very advanced genetic test where that's going to help us assess both your cognitive disease risk, but it's also going to tell us what you're predisposed to, everywhere else. And so we integrate that genetic testing, which is your predispositions, with your existing labs, and that's where our doctor forms and connects the dots with all of this data to try to give you that unique health plan, okay? Now, this also includes meeting with a high-level physician 6 times. You're going to have over 7.5 hours with this physician over the course of a year. You're also going to spend 12 to 15 hours with your coach, meeting a couple times a month for the entire year, okay? And here's and you also get a couple of biofeedback devices, which you get to keep forever and use them with no ongoing fees. Here's how I want you to think about this, okay? It's a one-time investment for the rest of your life. When something costs something, what you're thinking is I'm consuming it and I'm done and I get no more benefit. When you invest, you're expecting a return, a long-term return. So you buy a car, that's not an investment, that's a cost. But when you buy an investment, a piece of real estate, you expect a long-term return. That's what you're doing here with this program. You've spent more money on this on things that are consumed, okay? So look at this as an investment in you for the long run, because when you take care of yourself as patient number one and you make yourself better, you make everyone and everything around you better. Question number 8. What other programs does Tiger offer? So listen, we understand that not everybody is a good fit for our premier program. Okay, it could be the season of life, the financial position you're in, or you may be younger and not need a lot. So if you're unable to afford our premier program, or it just isn't a good fit based on some of those other factors, we do have 3 other programs. Okay, number 1, we have a membership program that's $49 a month, and this is a great way to get educated on the things that we do so that you can do some of this stuff yourself and start to build some good habits ahead of time, okay, before you need it. The second program we call it the Stress Blueprint. It's $1,500. It's a 3-month coaching program, and we teach you how to mitigate stress on demand. That can have some pretty strong positive impacts in your life, and it's very good for preventing chronic disease, okay? And then our third program is Sleep Blueprint, which is really the combination of stress program and our sleep program. That's $4,000. And I won't tell you everything that includes. You can just research it on our website and learn more. But that program integrates the stress program and the sleep. And here's the cool thing. If after doing one or two of those things, you really like working with our company and you come into having the ability to do our Premier program, we credit 100% of what you've spent with us toward that program, okay? So if you do Sleep Blueprint or Stress Blueprint and then you like what you want to do, we'll apply that to the main program, okay? So these alternative programs can help you get started on your journey. And I hope this has been helpful, and good luck to you as you do your research.